The Whammy DT by Digitech is a versatile polyphonic pitch shifter with the drop tune side on the right and the whammy and harmony side on the left. In the middle of this Stomp box there's an expression pedal controlling the left side of the pedal. The two sides are completely independent, so they could be used by itself or complement each other, which is what we're gonna talk about in this video. All settings to achieve these sounds will be shown in the graphic below. For this video I'll be playing my Stratocaster with most of the clean sounds on the neck pickup, and the distorted sounds on the bridge humbucker. The amp sim is provided by the Line 6 HX Stomp, and it's a model based on the diesel VH4. Now here are the 5 advanced settings for the Digitech Whammy DT. So the first thing is called an Octaver, because the Whammy DT has some octave effects in it. Starting off with the drop tune side, it's set to an octave above plus the dry sound. Sounds like this. Now on the whammy side you can also get some octave sounds plus your dry sound. This time I'll set it to an octave below plus the dry sound. So now there's the combination of the two effects. So there's also the hint of a sub-octave with this setting. So it's like 3 octaves, but the accent is more on the dry sound and the octave above. With the expression pedal you can set it to another octave above. So now it's your dry sound, an octave above plus 2 octaves above. And this can be really cool with leads as well. This is for octaves above the original note. You can also go below. And now it shifts an octave down plus your dry sound. Now with the whammy side added, now it's really low. Some of the sounds that the electro-harmonics POG can make, the POG 2 in particular, can be recreated with the whammy, combining the 2 octaves. So the drop tune side and the whammy side to an octave below or above. But there's also the D-tune settings on the Whammy DT. So I made a short video about some of those settings, so feel free to check it out. There's some interesting sounds in it. This next setting is when you want to shift your tone up more than 7 semitones, or more than 7 semitones down, because the drop tune side it doesn't go beyond 7 semitones, either up or down, and then it shifts over to octaves. So if you want to shift it 8 to 11 semitones up or down, this isn't possible with the drop tune side. So that's where the whammy side comes in, because 7 semitones is the same as a 5th interval. So for 8 semitones, you just gotta add the drop tune side. So there's an alternative way to get an octave up as well. So this comes in handy if you want to do capo tunings between the 8th and the 11th fret, or drop tune it down below a low B if you have standard tuning guitar. So this is the other way around. So now the whammy side is dropped 5th down. So that's 7 semitones, and another 3 with the drop tune side. So that's in G sharp standard tuning. Might be useful to some of you. So this next one is called keyboard style pitch bend. You know, most keyboards have the pitch wheel where you can shift it up or down 2 semitones or 1 full note. This setting isn't possible with the Whammy DT. Only the 2nd down, so that's 2 semitones down, is possible, but not the 2 semitones up. But if you combine it with the drop tune side, there's a 2 semitones up function. Along with the 2 semitones down on the whammy side, you get 2 semitones up. The only downside is that the expression pedal is the other way around. So the toe down position is your original note, and heel down position is 2nd up. So this is way more precise than just pitch bending with your fingers, and the upside is that you can do full chords as well. Which isn't the case when you want to pitch bend with your finger. And it's also quite useful when you want to pitch bend all the way up on this side of the fretboard, because you know you can't pitch bending full note up on that side of the fretboard is quite difficult. This next setting is called alternate tunings. So my guitar is tuned to 440 Hz, which is the industry standard, but not all songs are recorded in this tuning. There are some songs that are tuned to another number, like 432 Hz instead of 440. So with the next setting, we've got a drop tune side that's 1 semitone up, and the whammy side is back to a 2nd down, so that's 2 semitones down. So now with the expression pedal, I've got a range from anywhere between 1 semitone down to 1 semitone up. But the thing is, when you're using your foot to control the expression pedal, it's quite difficult to set the precise amount of, of detuning that you need by ear. So on my Musicom Lab EFX LE, I've set some presets to different tunings. You can send in a Midi command, or actually 3 Midi commands, and then the Whammy DT is set to a different kind of tuning. Right now it's in 443 Hz. 432 Hz. And 453. So this is really useful when you want to play along with those recordings that aren't really in 440 Hz. Now, as a bonus sound with this with these settings, you can also use the expression pedal as a kind of Bigsby tremolo arm, but not really a good one. So this is a bonus setting that's not really that useful, but it can be. So the thing is, you have to tune it by ear. So this is like the middle position. So it could be useful, but you have to tune it by ear to kind of balance the expression pedal back to its neutral position, which is in the middle. So maybe you can figure something out with like springs underneath the expression pedal, or sponges or something, so that it automatically comes back to the middle position. But otherwise you have to do it by ear, which is also an option. This last step is for the bass players, when you want to create some fake guitar sounds. For this, I've grabbed my bass, as you can see. I've split it with the Boss line selector. So now the bass sound is going directly into my HX Stomp as my guitar effect, but as you can hear, this is still the bass sound. Now, with the drop tune side, I've set it an octave up. It's really not that convincing, but you can also add in a fifth. So you got some fake power chords with your bass guitar. Doesn't sound like a real guitar, but maybe if you're in a 3-piece band and your guitarist is playing a solo, you can create some fake power chords underneath and make it sound like there's a second guitarist playing along, and that could be quite useful. You can even switch between fourths and fifths on the setting. So those are some of the sounds that you can create while combining the drop tune side with the whammy side. If you find this useful, or if you have some other tips or other sounds that you can create combining those two sides, please leave a comment below, and I'll then see you in the next video.